the whole journey has really been about healing. From the moment that, you know, I had the vision to come here, to being here, and all the different challenges that we've had to face, they've all been, I personally feel like they've been for me. Nothing has been against me here. Everything, I feel like there's an energy that assists you in whatever it is you're trying to achieve or manifest. So my journey was mainly just about healing.
Thank you so much for joining today. We are here in the eastern region of Ghana. This guy is really living the life. I'm not going to talk much about him. He's going to do all the talking today. He's going to show me what he's doing and how things are going with his family here in Ghana. And I'm sure it is his first time visiting, but if not, let's just go and see what he has for us. My brother here is going to tell us so much. And guys, I just can't wait to share this story with you. He's living off the grid. He's living like about 2 hours away from the main city, and it's so beautiful, quiet, serene, and very green here. When you talk about health-wise, this is the place to live. So guys, let's get right into the video. Let's see what we have today. Come with me. Let's go. If you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and share to your family and friends. Also, hit the bell to get a notification anytime I post a video, so you will be the first person to watch my videos. Come with me. Let's go. So as I said, I have my brother here. He's going to tell us much about this place, and I can't wait to hear it. I know you can't wait to hear it yourself. First of all, I want to know your name and where you're coming from.
Okay, so my name's Daniel King. Originally from Jamaica, but we came from the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
First time I saw him was on Instagram. He was doing an amazing job. He had this small truck that he's carrying people in it and also carrying items. And I was like, what is he doing? And then I found out that he's here in Ghana. I was like, yes, these are the type of people I want to talk to, and they will share their stories transitioning from Europe to Africa. And is it your first time being in Africa?
First time coming to Ghana. Not first time in Africa, but first time coming to Ghana. Literally, we got the call to come, and we were here within 3 months. So
wow.
I didn't know what to expect. I heard that it was like Jamaica, and it's exactly like Jamaica, just bigger. It's just bigger.
Wow. So you just packed your bags and you left?
We just packed up and just left. Like, the UK is not no place for a young black man or a young black man raising his family and his children. So we had to get out of there, brother. We had to get out there, and, you know, they tell us that Africa's this and Africa's that and we shouldn't go. And they try to put all this fear mongering into us. But we knew that weren't true. We know that what they talk over there is lies. So we had to come and see for ourselves, and we come here and we wasn't disappointed. I mean, look what we got here, brother. Like, this is real Africa, do you know what I mean?
Wow, before we get into you settling out here, let's talk about your children. Okay. When I saw on social media, I saw you had 3 children.
Yes.
How did you explain it to them that you were coming here? How did they take it like that you were coming to Africa, a whole new place?
So firstly, I've got 8 children. 5 are still in the UK, so they're to come. I was
wrong.
Yeah, they're to come. I've got 5 children and 8 children and 2 grandchildren. So, you know, but the ones that we have here, we brought 3 of them here, because basically it was just so that we can set up. And when we told them that they were coming to Ghana, I mean, our oldest one, you could speak to her later. She, you know, she was a bit resistant. She didn't really want to come. It's harder for teenagers because they are more used to the lifestyle in the West. But our young boys, they were like, let's go. Let's do it. Do you know what I mean? They have not been programmed by the West to fear Africa. So they were like, come, let's go, let's do it. And, you know, they just taken to it like ducks to water.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Still talking about your family. You have your 3 children here, 5 out there who are still to come.
Yes.
And these 2 young ones, I mean, the boys, starting a whole new life in Africa. This is like, they have no friends here. They are kind of starting from scratch. How is it like? Are they feeling good here, or you were scared about certain things, like, you know, the UK, they try to protect kids and women?
Do they?
That's what I see it. Like, from this perspective, that's how I see it. Like,
that's how you see it.
Right.
So imagine I'm in the UK and we see Africa painted to us one way. You're here in Africa and you see Europe painted one way. Europe is no way to raise your children as a black man. No way to raise your children safely. I mean, if they're not being brutalized by the police, then, you know, the youth have been programmed to stab each other, to kill themselves. That's how they've been programmed. So having them come here and start from scratch, they don't even remember the UK that much. They don't even remember it because they come here. You said they have no friends? They have plenty friends here. Plenty friends. The whole village, they come here and they say, "Ah, Jamaica boys." Like, they come here, like, they've just embraced it. So there was no fear for us to come to Africa because we always knew the real deal. Wow. We always knew what Africa was about. Yes, everywhere you go, there's negatives and there's positives. But for us, it was about, you know, the Most High. We're firm believers in the Most High, and the Most High told us to come. So what's he gonna do? Tell me to come and then what? Leave me forsaken, like leave me out here with nothing? No, we're out here and we've been blessed. We've been blessed by the Most High. So we knew that coming here, it was a must and that we couldn't fail.
Yes, I literally see it myself, and if you're following them on social media, you also see it because they've started up a whole project and it's just amazing. Did you acquire the land or you got it for free?
I wish I got it for free. Listen.
You know why I'm saying that?
Yeah.
I want to take us back to ancient days where our forefathers were enslaved. So people coming from the diaspora always say, we need lands for free.
Yes.
We were taken from here by force.
Most definitely.
Yes. So,
like, I believe everybody should have free land, not just the people from the diaspora. But yes, we should have it, yes, because we were removed from here and taken, like we were kidnapped. Right. And now that I've come back, like, I need something to set up. Do you know what I mean? And I know they had the return, the year of return here. Right. We came the year after that, so we've been here 2 years. But for us, it's like, why should I have to pay for land that is being, like, this is the Most High's land. None of us own land. Even if we got paper, we don't own it. Because when the Most High decides to take us off of this earth, boom, we're gone. Like, and what are you gonna do? Like, try to pass that down to your children? Well, you can take them too, and then it's gone. So we feel like we should be given land. But in this day and age, like, nothing's free out here. So we came out here, you know, we acquired land first in Odokrum, near Brie. And it was a dodgy deal. Do you know what I mean? It was a dodgy deal, so we pulled out of that. Then we looked at 2 more lands which seemed a bit dodgy, and then we found this that was introduced to us by a mutual friend. And yeah, we purchased 2 acres. This 1 acre you see here, and we just extended another acre. So
I know in the UK and other parts of the world, when you purchase the land, it's not for you, it's for the government.
It's the government's land, but yes.
How about this one? Is it for you?
Well, I don't see this as mine. No, I see this as the Most High's. I see this as, I'm just the steward of this land. Do I have the paperwork if anybody comes to say, yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I don't, the reason I left the West is to get out of the system. And I could have left the West and come straight to Accra and live in Accra. I did live in Accra for a year. For me, that's Babylon 2.0. That's another part of Babylon. For me, I needed to come back to nature. I need to bring my children back to nature where we can grow our own food, where we can catch water from the sky and it's not illegal. Where we can, you know, build our own home. We can own, this is my home, I built it, I own that. Like in the UK, if I had a mortgage, I only own 6 feet under the ground. So when they want to come and scoop me up and tell me to move along, you know what I mean? But here, I own this is mine. So I'm the king of my own castle. I get a sense of freedom in Africa that I don't get in the UK.
Great. You are welcome back home once again.
Thank you, brother.
I want to wish you all the best, and you are doing the best already. So I want you to show me a little bit about your property, and maybe some questions will come up.
All right, so let me take you this way first.
All right.
Let me take you to well, this is our house. If I didn't tell you before, we came here in a tent. So we came with a tent and I'll show you the tent later, but this is the house that we're building. So if you come into the house, so this is what we call a tiny tall house. Many Ghanaians come here and they say, oh, your house is small, but the thing is, this is what we call a tiny small house. In the UK, we have to make use of the small space that we have. So it's very easy for us to come here and we could build a big mansion, 10 bedrooms if we wanted to, but because of budget and because of, you know, we're not trying to infringe on the land too much, we just built something small. So as you can see, this space here is the living quarters. So in the corner over there would be the kitchen area where the mason's at right now.
It's an open kitchen.
Yes, it's open kitchen, and then you would sit here and watch TV or whatever the case may be. Up here you can see this is the mezzanine part. So this will be where me and my wife sleep upstairs. So we'll go upstairs here, and this will be the mezzanine. It's small, but it's home. And then if you come in here, I just mix in some water in here. But in here, this is the boys' bedroom or the children's bedroom. And it's small, but this is the first time I'm building a house, brother. The very first time. So we don't do this regularly. So I had to start small first, see how we get along, and then, you know, we can move from there. But yeah, this is the children's bedroom. This is just some seedlings that we started off here. As you can see, we've got some okra, some spinach, scotch, cucumber, and of course some plant medicine straight from Jamaica. We won't get into that one too deep. And then if we go back around to the other side. And this is just a nice, humble, small bathroom. So we just have a shower, a toilet, a sink, and a cabinet there. Just humble, brother, do you know what I mean? Like, I can look out my windows and I don't have to see, you know, other concrete buildings. I get to see Mother Nature just living outside, do you know what I mean, while I take a shower. So
that's what I talk about. Like I told you guys in the beginning that health-wise is always okay to live off-grid, because everything you see around you is nature. You breathe fresh air. There are no industries around you which is going to pollute the air. You're not going to get fresh air to breathe. Always think about life first. It's your health first. Yes, my brother Daniel has shown me this amazing project, and it's coming out good. And yeah, just live your life. So let me ask this: coming to Ghana, when you first arrived, what was the feeling like? Because you felt like they said it looks like Jamaica. You came and then you've seen it.
As soon as I got out, I said, it smells like Jamaica. So the smell was exactly the same. I could smell home. That's what I could smell. So when I come here, it was just like being home. It was joyful. Did we have ups and downs? Yes, we did. Maybe that's another interview. I don't really want to go into the negatives today, but anywhere you go, there's negatives. But we came here and we just saw that, wow, it's just like Jamaica, but Jamaica's an island with water running all the way around. This is a big country. So Ghana's massive. So we came here, and originally we wanted to go to the Volta region, which I know where you're from. So you know how beautiful it is in the Volta region. Anyone that don't know about the Volta region, listen, it's just paradise. But paradise is where you make it. So we made our paradise here.
Making your paradise here, and also living with your children, and you growing your own food, and it's, you know, food is seasonal. So do you still depend on buying from the farmers, or you go to the stores to buy food from?
We depend on the farmers and the local market. So we go to the local market in Sahum, and we, you know, buy yams, and whatever we don't have, we can top up from there. We're currently still going to Accra to get things like lentils, and you know, we're doing the transition slowly. We ain't just come in and just be like, boom, we're here. Do you know what I mean? But we're doing a transition slowly. So like you see, we've got the seedlings going next door. This is actually the second round. So the first rainy season we was here, and you know, we was experimenting on what can grow here and what can't grow here. So now we know what can grow. We know what we need to grow in a greenhouse or hydroponics or aquaponics, and we know what can grow from the ground. So we're just, you know, a bit of this, a bit of the market, a bit of Accra, less of Accra as much as possible. Do you know what I mean? And more, basically, more of supporting our local farmers. We'll always support our local farmers, but eventually we'll lock down Accra, and we probably won't go to the market. It will just be local farmers and whatever we can grow.
Amazing. What is one biggest challenge of moving to Ghana?
The biggest challenge, well, one of the biggest challenges.
One of them.
But you know what it is? I'll be real with you. Like, the one thing I don't feel is the Abroni talk. I don't like this one. No, I don't like this one. Like, because imagine I come from the UK, and in the UK, the white man tells me, that I must go back to Africa. He says, come out, this is not your country, go back to Africa. And then I go to Jamaica. Imagine Jamaica is like where my parents are from. And they will say, British boy, or English boy, or brown man, or whatever the case may be. Like, and then I come to Ghana, and then not everybody, some people, they will say, brony, like, I don't like this one. Like, I'm not a white man, I'm a black man, do you know what I mean? And I was taken from the motherland and put in the West with the white man, do you know what I mean? And don't get me, this is not about race, this is about, you know, we are all one people, white, black, whatever the case may be. But know that I'm a black man. Like, my workers know, maybe you should talk to them, they know like, that's Jamaica. Like, just deal with him as Jamaica, don't call him a brony because that's the trigger. It's a trigger for me. It really sets me off, and I struggled with it at first. So when people would call me a brony, I'd really get aggressive and, hey.
Sometimes it's about ignorance. You don't know.
I know. And this is what I realized, because it's like, even when I sit down and explain to them what it is, they'll say, okay. And they'll have a conversation, say, brony, and I'll be like, So I know it's about education, so I don't get mad no more. I don't get mad. For me, I just say, hey, I'm not a brony. Like I'm a Jamaican black man. Like, respect me. Like, and other than that, do you know what I mean? That's what's been the biggest challenge. Like, dealing with land and, you know, like people trying to chop your money. I'm used to that. Like no one's Gino like a Jamaican. Like, that's where in Jamaica we have Ginos. That's what we say. Someone who's crooked. So when I come to Ghana, people trying to chop my money. Hey, you can't chop me like that, brother. I'm used to it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So true. Guys, I really want to say thank you to you. We are not done with the interview yet. We're going to see the other parts of the property. He has a little farm here and his tent house. And yeah, he's living it big. I can't imagine going through all this stress in Accra, coming here, and I feel so relaxed. So just imagine like traveling from Accra to like another hot city just like Accra. I wouldn't be feeling this amazing, you know? So I want you to put in the comment section whatever you want to ask, and also I'll leave his social media and emails. Any question that you want to ask, he will be there to answer you. So
yeah, let's go.
So we spoke about the guest house, and to anyone who is visiting Ghana, hopefully by the end of next month or maybe
a month or two,
it will be ready. So yes, so before, like, you see this video, or maybe you see it when it's ready. So let's just get in touch with him, and he's going to bring you here. So yeah, this is the guest house.
So this is actually a guest suite. It's not really a house, it's just a suite. Yeah, so it's currently a storeroom, as you can see, so all our building works is in here. But basically, it'll just be a room where you can sleep and relax and maybe eat food here. And then here is an extension of like the bedroom, so maybe there's a desk there or whatever.
And then work remotely.
Exactly, and then just a small bathroom just there. And you can see you got the views and stuff. So this is the first guest house that we're building. It joins onto the house, and then we want to build another one across the way. And then, you know, if you see here, we're in talks with the land, because this is our boundary here. So we're in talks of extending the land that way, so we can build plenty more. We actually have a GoFundMe going on to try and complete the works ready for August, September, so that we can actually have guests come here. But before that, we do have another project that we're going to be doing over there, which my wife will tell you about.
Okay, I can't wait to see that as well. Really amazed with everything that you are doing here. And it looks like they live in the valley. So everything that they want comes to them. So if I talk about living in the valley, when it rains, the rain will come to you. And it's very fun. When, like, the land is good for planting. The land is really good for planting. I once said that Ghana land, even if you plant a human being, is going to germinate.
Listen, if you when you eat your fruit and you spit out the seeds,
So guys, I was asking about how he purchased the land, and Mother of Nature is here. Yeah, so we are going to also get her talks about it and how she feels about coming to Ghana or coming back home. Let me say that. Yeah, so before I get back to you, Daniel, what is your name?
My name is Jarelle.
Okay, are you also Jamaican?
Yes.
Oh, wow, go on. Yes. So coming to this place has been amazing. Like, it's been a whole 2-hour travel here, and I still feel okay. Like I came here and I feel relieved, like I feel relaxed. Because yes, because like let's say I'm traveling from Accra to a bigger city like Accra, and the city is so hot, everything is moving so fast, just like Accra. I wouldn't be relaxed like this. But here I'm in nature and I feel so good. And I want to say thank you so much for showing me this place. Yes. So I was asking your husband about transitioning here, and he has said so much. I want to know your part of the story.
Okay.
Yes, how you felt, like how the whole process started, and you getting here for the first time. How are you feeling?
Wow. Okay. So in regards to coming to Ghana, yeah, for me, the whole journey has really been about healing. From the moment that I had the vision to come here, to being here, and all the different challenges that we've had to face, they've all been I personally feel like they've been for me. Nothing has been against me here. Everything, I feel like there's an energy that assists you in whatever it is you're trying to achieve or manifest. So my journey was mainly just about healing. The generational trauma, the trauma that I've acquired just in my lifetime, and just getting back to freedom. Yeah, when you're born in captivity, listen, it's when literally everything is just an oppressive force, and it's not something that you can see it, you can feel it, you hear it. It's just you're bombarded with this oppressive, negative, artificial energy every single day, and then you're programmed, and the control or the lack of control that you have over your own life, over the lives of your children, you can't imagine it.
Sure.
You can't, unless you're born, unless you've experienced it, you can't imagine what that feels like. And especially when your family have decided to go with the system.
All right.
They're just accommodating the system and almost enabling the system to keep it working that way. And being that I wanted something very different for myself compared to everyone else that I knew. It was very isolating, very isolating. But like I said, it was for me, and I'm grateful because it's propelled me to where I am right now, and prepared me also to be independent, or working towards being completely independent and self-sufficient, to regain my sovereignty, to be able to not only provide for me and my family, like my children, for generations now, but also to offer the same, all my blessings and support and guidance and wisdom that I've learned from my experience, to offer that to other people. That's my purpose.
Yes. I asked him about the children, and he said something small. I want to hear your side of the story too. Being a mother and explaining this to your girl child, trying to convince her to come to Africa, where she is going to start a whole new life. How was it like?
Okay, so there's two sides to this story, because like I was talking to you about the healing, a lot of the the ancestral trauma that a lot of diasporans have, because of things like slavery. That's not the only thing, but that's a contributing factor. We have this misconception that children have a say. It's like we know what's best for them. They've been gifted to us, therefore we are responsible for their well-being. Now, a child doesn't know, even though even I was one of those children that I thought I knew best. I thought I knew everything. I had it all figured out, but I didn't. You know, I didn't. My mom was right, like 99.9%.
Hello, Tian, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Yeah, you're busy cooking.
Yeah.
What are you making for us?
Some honey-coated peanuts.
Oh, okay. I'll come back and try it.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to ask you one question. Yes.
Step into the light. There you go.
I've got peanut shells all over me.
It's okay. It's okay.
I want to know if you were lured or if you were convinced or you felt like coming to Africa with the family.
So in the beginning, when my mom told me like, okay, well, you want to go, like we didn't really know what country we was going to go to. She just knew that she wanted to come to Africa, and then she was like, okay, we're going to go to Ghana, and I was like, okay, well, I wanted to stay in London.
Okay.
But I think 3 days before they were leaving on their flight, they booked me a flight. So it was like, okay, and then she told me, and I was happy. So it was a bit of a confusing situation, because I wanted to stay, but at the same time I was happy that I was going with my mum.
Okay.
So then we got here and I was like, okay, right, it's okay, I like it here, it's nice. And then we moved out of Accra to here.
Okay.
And then that's when it was like, oh.
Everything
everything started to change, and because it's very isolated here, it was very different, and I just tried my hardest to get back to London, and I didn't want to be here. I was just resisting completely. Yeah, so that was maybe I say 3 months ago.
Okay.
So now I'm starting to like it
Adopt
here.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
So at first I was just dragged here, kicking and screaming.
All right.
So
Despite you were dragged here, now do you love it? Are you convinced that yes, Africa is home?
yes, definitely. I've made friends here now, so when I go to Accra and stuff, I go and see my friends, and just being here on the land is really, really nice, because we went to Accra, was it yet?
Your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday, which was
2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah, I saw that.
So, and then it was so busy and there was a lot going on, and then coming back here, I was like, oh, it's nice. I can be calm now.
Okay.
You haven't got to worry about what's going on around you. You can just relax, really, and it's really nice.
What's one thing that you love about being in Africa, Ghana to be precise?
Being able to literally look anywhere and seeing people that look like you. So just being able to see a lot of black people, and in London you see mostly everybody. You see the Asian, white people. So many different
Races and cultures,
yeah. So being here, it's just kind of connecting back with myself again.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay, what's one thing that you tell everybody if your voice could be heard in the world? One thing.
One thing I tell everybody.
Yeah.
Big voice.
To move to Africa. Move to Africa. I wouldn't say Ghana, because most people want to travel to different places, but definitely come to Africa. It's a new experience for everybody, really, and people my age as well. It's most of them know the city and they all live in cities, and it's come and see how
it looks like.
Yeah.
Feel it. Yeah, she's right. Thank you so much, Tia. I really appreciate that. And keep enjoying Ghana.
Thank you.
In London you can't wear this around, you'll be cold.
Yes, I'll be freezing.
Yes. So thank you so much and enjoy your stay.
Enjoy your stay. 99.9% of the time. And so for me, that battle was okay, I try to give her what she wants and make her happy, or do I give her what I know that she needs?
Yeah.
So obviously I mean, it wasn't a long battle, because what she needed would always override what she wanted.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. That's, you know, the way our, you know, divine mother, divine father, who we refer to as the Most High, governs us. It's like we're always given exactly what we need, not always what you want. Like, the Most High will hear your prayers, but doesn't mean that they're always going to be answered in the way you want them to be answered. Oh,
yes.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I know ultimately that Tian, her spirit, wants freedom. I know that she wants to be, you know, in nature. She wants to be able to be free, like do her own thing. She can she can drive, you know. She's doing things that she couldn't even do in the West anyway.
Right.
You know, not legally anyway. So yeah, there was a little bit of a battle, but it was nothing that I thought that we wouldn't be able to overcome, because I knew I was doing what was best for her. So
Wow. Let me ask this question about, you know, how things are so, how do I say, like, everything in the West is like at the tip of your fingers, you know, convenience. Yes,
Yeah.
everything is very convenient, and you are here. You can just sit home and order something to come to you, you know. So, like, these things are not here.
no.
How do you think she will go with it, and you yourselves will merge into it? Like, how did you do this?
Just staying flexible, to be honest, and going with the flow. The flow is divine feminine energy. You know, if you're rigid, you know, you'll break. If you're just so fixated on having things your own way, this is not an environment for you. Like, you will be corrected very, very quickly, and it won't feel good either. So you have to be flexible and adapt to your new environment. We were also trying to get away from the convenience, because the convenience makes you lazy.
So
Like,
true.
most people from who not even just the West, but because even in Accra, when everything's just there, you know, you get lazy and you get complacent, you get comfortable.
Yeah.
Start eating ice cream, pizza, chicken.
All the things that are killing you, you know, the poison is
It's
just
true.
there, the temptation is too much.
Because you go to the market, you don't find yam.
Yeah,
No.
All you find is pizza. It's so true.
exactly.
Yeah, so you want to go for pizza, I want to chips, I want to get rice, I want to get ice cream.
The artificial
foods.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
it's so
artificial.
true.
You know, we're natural beings. Like, we need natural food.
Right.
And so it actually helped, as much as we had to, like, what's the word when you're like, you feel like you're coming off of drugs?
You have to withdraw.
Yeah, I feel like withdrawal because of the sugar and additives and all the things that your body.
Yes, so I want to ask this last question about Ghana, your biggest challenge that you've ever had being in Ghana.
Oh gosh, that's a good question.
Just one of them.
Okay.
Okay, wait. He spoke about his biggest challenge. I want you to tell me one thing.
Okay.
Yes, one thing you would love to change about Ghana. Or,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If you had a chance to do it. What is that one thing you would love to change?
There is still a very much colonial mentality here. I can, you know, like, you know, she who feels it knows it. I recognize it because that's all I've ever known.
Yeah.
You know, living with the colonizers my whole life. I can see the programming. I can see their energy. I can just see it, and it's everywhere here. It's so psychologically rooted. Like, it's deep in the subconscious mind of not just, you know, Ghana, but in everyone that has ever lived under that kind of negative influence. And especially in regards to the children and the schooling here, the education system, I can still see a lot of, you know, it just doesn't feel indigenous. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel African.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true. One question I will
Feels
never
British.
forget. One question I will never forget in my life when I was in school was, what are the benefits of colonialism in Africa?
That's what they asked.
Right. These are one of the questions. So
There are none.
none. But the answers will come out as schools. But we had education, our own form of education.
Yeah.
We had our own form of hospitals.
In fact, you know no difference. So when I'm saying that, brother, that's not African. Don't do that. That's not African. We have our own ways. They're like, this is the only thing I know. So for them, it's normal, it's natural, and it stems from education. That's where you have to change it.
Yeah, because they're programming their children so early, you know, and it's not the parents' fault entirely, because the government is making people feel like they have no choice, or like, you know, they're inferior if they don't send their children to school, or their children won't be able to prosper in life if they don't go through that system, because it's all rigged. Everything's designed for them to have control over you.
So true.
Imagine
I don't want to make it too deep.
But one of the
So
issues
true.
that I want to just say, being in, I don't really see it in Accra, but definitely here in, you know, in the villages, in the schools. Like a lot of these children here, they don't finish school, or they drop out because they struggle, because they have to learn English.
That is crazy to me.
It's baffling to me. Like, they have to learn English to
Go forward.
To go forward. And then you have like 19-year-olds with 12-year-olds who have been held back, and they're in the 12-year-olds class because they don't know English. It's like, why do they need to know English? Why?
So
really
true.
bad.
Like, and they got
Really
tree,
bad.
or they got gut. Like, why do they need? They got their own tongue. Why do they need to learn the tongue of their oppressor before they can move forward? Before they can learn, they can learn in trees.
So imagine a 19-year-old man is like, he's not going to want to be in school with a bunch of 13-year-olds.
Yeah, it's so true. They'll always drop out. Yeah.
And then what happens is, a lot of the young people here, they become motor riders because that's the only kind of opportunity that's here for them. If they're not going to be farmers, and you know, a lot of them don't have the work ethic for farmers, because what they're being bombarded with is images of fast money, and so
Instagram,
you know, instant gratification. They want it right now.
So true.
But where does that come from? That wasn't here. That's not who we are as a people. You know, that's an influence that was given to us, you know, being so worshipping money, being so money motivated. That's not,
This conversation can lead to tomorrow. And yes, I'm really interested in this. I hope I get to know more before I leave. But before we are going to end this video, I've been saying we want to end it, but it's getting interesting. You don't want to go too. Yes. So, what do you guys have in mind for, let's say, the next 10 years?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
10 years, wow. First of all, the next 10 years is not even promised. So I'm not going to go 10 years, but I'm going to say what we plan to do this year.
Okay.
Let's keep it a bit more current.
All right.
This year, we intend, while we are here, what we came to Africa for was for our own healing. Now we want to give that back to not only people from the diaspora, but other Ghanaians or other Africans that may want to come and experience living in nature. So if anybody out there wants to come to Ghana, or just wants to come to Africa, but before they live in nature, but before they actually do it like we did, we just got our tent and just came. Not everybody can do that. Yeah. So if you want to come here and want to experience what it's like to live in nature, we have a guest house that we're building over here. We have another guest house that we're trying to build over here. She will tell you about the tent project that we have going over there. So people are welcome to come and stay for, it's not an amount of time, whatever it takes for you to transition into purchasing your own land, understanding the ways of Africa, and you know, living in one of our guest house, and then being independent. And then from there, I guarantee you're gonna catch the bug, and you're gonna be like, I need to move to Africa. Or you know, you may want to live in Accra after that, I don't know, but the aim is to get you to live in nature. Do you know what I mean?
Just to expose yourself to a new environment, because there's so much fear. It's even us, we had the fear of coming to live in nature, and mainly because of things that other people were saying to us. Like, it wasn't, you know,
scorpions are going to get you. This
snakes, the bandits, they're just everything, just ridiculous stuff. Fear. And we have, like, you know, no boundary walls. We're completely open. we've never experienced any hostility, any negative, and just no bad vibes.
Nothing but love. Yeah.
Just pure
Nothing but
love.
love. Like you said, when you came here, you feel relaxed.
Yes.
Everybody that comes here, they say, I feel healing. I feel relaxed. This because this land here is sacred.
Yeah.
This is what we call life. This is what it's called here, life. Lyfe.
Yes.
And it's love yourself for eternity.
Wow.
So when you come here, you will learn how to love yourself for eternity. That is what we're trying to build here, brother.
Awesome. All right. We will take it from here to the other level. Let's talk about the community.
Yeah.
You know, the type of community living here. Everybody is watching out for you, watching out for your kids. I don't know if you guys have experienced that. Like, oh, where's your boy? Where's your girl? Where's this? Where's your wife? Where's your husband? It's been long I saw him or her. So, oh yes, we love this kind of community living. Because in the UK, nobody's looking out for you.
It takes a village to raise a child.
Okay.
You know, that's something that I always heard growing up. It takes a village to raise a child. And yeah, I had no village. Like, I have family, but I had no village. You know, there's a big difference. And, you know, no one was helping me raise my children. And that's okay, but I wanted more. I wanted the community. I wanted to feel, you know, like I can just have my children wander and go and see their neighbors. And, you know, like everybody greets everyone at any time of the day.
Yes.
You know, even if I'm not there, you go to Kwame. He'll greet. He's never not greeted me, even when I'm not there.
It's true.
He still greeted me. I'm not even in his presence.
Yes.
If I go, like this morning, I went to the next town up the road, and when I'm up there, they're just asking about my wife and my daughter. It's like, I greet them for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I know my
so
children,
lovely.
they couldn't get more than a mile that way or that way without somebody saying, hey, Jamaica boy, get back to Jamaica. Do you know what I mean? Sending them back. So they're safe here. They're completely safe.
Yes. All right. Let's talk about the tents, and then, hey, you want to be in the video? Okay.
I made this.
Oh, you made this. Do you know it's dangerous?
Very dangerous. Wow.
You know it's dangerous, but you made it. Okay. Come and be in the video. I want you to say something to everyone. Do you love Ghana?
I like it.
Okay. What makes you like it more?
That I am surrounded by a giant wall of nature.
Okay.
And that nothing can harm me.
Oh.
And that I'm in nature.
Wow. I love that. You're in nature. Daniel Jr., how are you? You're in a video. Say hello.
Say hi.
Yes. Do you love Ghana? What makes you love Ghana?
What do you love about Ghana?
A lot. Do you have friends?
What's the best thing? What's the best thing about living here?
The Most High.
Oh, the Most High is here. Yes. Yeah, I'll give it to you. When we finish, I'll just give it to you. All right.
I thought you was going to say like the mangoes, because that he
He
loves
loves mango. Oh, you always get fresh mangoes. Yes. All right. So I want you to tell your friends something. Say something to your friends. They're watching you right now. If they want to come to Africa, tell them to come to Africa, so they come and join you. Yes.
the message to everyone watching. Some wisdom.
I'm liking the experience of Ghana and how fun it is and the routine that we have and just life, and I will just have to get on with life and go with the flow and just continue with what's happening and just get more used to nature and having a fun experience in nature.
Wow. So basically you love everything about nature, so you tell everyone to come and enjoy nature as well, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're going to take a walk now.
Let's go for
Yes. So we're going to see the other parts of this property. That's where the tent is. And yeah, he's done so much for us. He's going to drop out for now, but he's going to come back again. Yeah, before you leave us, what do you have for people out there who are trying to move to Africa or move back to Africa?
Just do it. Prepare yourself and come to paradise. Come to where you're being called. And even if it's not Africa, get out of oppression. Get out of oppression, but come, and if you want to help, that's what we're here for, that transition to help. So just come, just do it today.
He's saying today, so go in for your tickets. All right.
Yeah, should we go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is it, really.
Mini kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the tent. There's no inside tour today, I'm afraid,
Okay,
guys.
no problem.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
The outside is okay.
yeah, it's enough. But yeah, we just have the top. I mean, we've been here 9 months now, so the tent has really been worn in. Yeah, like it's we're I wouldn't say we're running out of time, but we're getting to a place with the tent where it's like, okay, we need to move out of the tent now. Because of the rainy season. When we first came here, we came during the first rainy season. So the tent was just battered. And as you can see, the covering here that we have, it's torn. There's meant to be a whole piece on the front, but it torn in a storm. So, yeah.
It's going to be so windy here.
It's very, very windy.
Yeah. So, I want us to end this episode here.
Okay,
Maybe
sure.
I'll surely come back and then we will tell the world what you guys are about and then the processes and then everything. But before you go, what is one thing that you wish you knew before you came to Africa?
Wow, some really good questions. Oh my gosh. Okay. One thing I wish I knew before I came. Okay, I think for me, it would be just to surrender, you know? It's like, it's not really anything specific. It's just like, I just wish that I knew really how to truly just let go. And, you know, just go with the flow, because everything is a gift. Everything is for you. If you're, you know, taking the time out to see that, you know, if you're conscious enough, you'll start to see things that just so differently. The perspective, my perspective has changed so much in regards to the different people that I've met, just the judgments and the preconceptions I had of certain people and therefore situations, and then life in general. I just wish I just surrendered more.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for watching this episode. I really appreciate the love and support as always, guys. You guys are so amazing. We are not going to end this episode today. We're going to bring you more episodes about this beautiful family living in Ghana. So I want to end this episode here, but before I go, they have Instagram, GoFundMe, YouTube. So I'm going to can you tell us your social media platform so anybody can follow you if it's questioning, whatever?
Okay, so we welcome everything. All the questions, we welcome them. So Lyfe with the Kiings, Lyfe, Lyfe with the Kiings, Kings with 2 eyes. That's on YouTube, that's on Instagram. If you want the GoFundMe, go to our YouTube. All the links are everywhere. So Lyfe with the Kings, that's what it's about. So if you come here, you're going to experience life
with the Kings.
With the Kings.
Yeah.
Simple.
This is so amazing. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to their YouTube channel and support them on GoFundMe as well. And also, I will see you guys on the other side. Please stay tuned and we're going to bring you more amazing episodes. Peace.